Oh my god. I was just down there like just a few minutes ago with the dog. See that big black? Get out of here! I'm a little worried he's flanking me. This one survived the bear attack. I'm not gonna dawdle here.
There might be something on camp.
Do you have eyes on him?
Look who's back. First day of holidays and the dog is back. I'm so happy. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to it, my name is Clever Joe. I do off-grid videos, and my last one I was talking about this thing. So big job of today, first day of holidays, is to try and get my tractor working and get this property taken care of. Look how long, I mean, this isn't even grass anymore. This has now officially become a meadow. This will be the third mouse nest of the season that I'm cleaning out. What do you think, buddy? Hey, you're always excited when we get those mice out of there. So, mouse nest out.
One hour later.
And look at that. Oh. Here is the bad news. Bad news bear. I believe I had a bear on the property because when I went down to this end to trim around the hives, a couple of my hives are just destroyed. They're all over the place. This is not what I was expecting and not what I wanted to see. It's not what any beekeeper ever wants to find at his bee yard. Now, I am not a scat expert, but that looks like a big plop of black bear poop, and the way that my frames are just scattered all over the place here. That's why I'm thinking a small bear. However, the reason why I'm skeptical a little bit is because the main colony that he went through was storage boxes. So I was just storing brood frame and honey in this. And then the one in the middle, so this one here, was also that was a live colony. But because the rest of the colonies, basically the two here, sorry, I'm just eaten by mosquitoes, so I'm not gonna spend too long here. But I've got two main colonies, full colonies, and one nuke that survived. So I'm gonna have a look at the trail cameras, and then we'll have to deal with this mess. But yeah, not very fun, and it may be time for me to get an electric fence, a bear fence out here. Let's have a look at the trail cameras. All right, so here he is. Here's the culprit. And let's just say he left no mystery about which gender he is. So it is mating season, and Ron Bearme here is obviously looking for some protein. So basically he starts rummaging through the storage boxes first. These were full of drawn comb and honey that I was saving to feed back to the bees and to create new colonies and new splits with. Very valuable drawn comb in these boxes here. He eats his way through the boxes for about half an hour or so, and you can see him lying down here for a nap, and he takes a 3-hour nap right in front of the hives.
This female seems impatient.
So just before sunrise, he's up again, and that's when he goes into the live colonies themselves. Honestly, it's hard to watch. These aren't just hives. They're living, working colonies that I've nurtured for years. I get that they're insects, but I do have a relationship with them. The next day I cleaned everything up, threw out the equipment that was destroyed, created a couple of new splits to try and get the yard active again. So this one is one of my overwintered colonies, one of the originals. This is a new colony that I just created, walkaway split. I've got two new nukes that are started. This is a nuke that's already established. This one survived the bear attack, and this is another new single that we did. So we're getting there. Not gonna the dog in the back of the truck. She was worried she wasn't gonna get dinner, so I threw her in the back of the truck, and she's waiting for me. She's like, "Dad, seriously, man. Seriously. It's dinner time."
A few moments later.
That bear is back. Hi! Hi! I was literally just doing the intro for this bear video, and he just showed up. Okay, maybe I shouldn't actually. I was trying to get a better look here. Oh, you bugger. See that big black? Hey! Get out of here! Hey! 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 Get out of here! Get out of here, bear! Hey! Hey! He's not afraid at all, eh? Hey! Hey! So what I just heard on the radio yesterday was one of your best defenses is to get an umbrella. Because bears think that you're bigger when you got an umbrella. Hey, bear! Hey, hey! Hey, bear! Get out of here! Well, I need some bear spray, and apparently I need a bear horn, because he doesn't care at all. Hey! Hey! Get out of here! I was just down there like just a few minutes ago with the dog. Hey! Well, I'm glad that you're inside. Usually you're barking your head off as soon as you get a smell of anything.
One eternity later.
I'm a little worried he's flanking me because I don't see him down there. And this is all thick bush right behind the cabin, so I'm keeping an ear out. In fact, I can hear him crashing through the bush, I think, right here. I think I'm gonna just blast some reggae music right now, eh? Let's just turn on some reggae and let that bear know that we're here and we're not going away either.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna clean up down here what I can. I'm just keeping an eye to see if he's still over there. Because it's supposed to rain tonight. I just want to get my stuff cleared up. And I don't want to be up here, out here in the dark. I don't know what time dinner time is for bears, but so here's the thing. I mean, we do live in bear country. I've known this for years, but this is the first time in 15 years as a beekeeper that I've had to deal with this. This could very well change everything. Obviously, I need a bear fence and something big enough to stop that big boy. But bears keep coming back. You know, they never forget. They can smell honey, 2-3 miles away. I'm not so worried because generally bears are, they're after honey, they're after berries. They don't want to be dealing with Clever Joe any more than I want to be dealing with him. The thing that makes me a little bit nervous is he didn't care at all. I was banging and yelling at him and he just looked up at me and kind of went back to his thing. Anyways, I'm not going to dawdle. I'm going to get this cleared up. I'm not sure if my neighbor's coming still, but we'll see. So about half an hour later, my neighbors showed up. They did bring a gun just to, you know, give him a couple warning shots to try and get him out of there. I actually thought that he was long gone because enough time had passed. I had made enough noise. But as we walked toward the hives, this is what happened. Yeah, he's not a...
He's right there.
Are you kidding me?
He's right there.
Where is he? Where do you see him?
To the right of the skid. There's a tree in the way, Mom. He's coming
Oh,
this
I
way.
see
Oh,
him.
for sakes, yeah.
He's right there.
Point that the other way.
Yeah.
That little bugger, eh? So he's not even... Like, he's used to this, I think.
He might be setting up camp.
Fire shot into the air.
Well, yeah, maybe get your pictures first. But I'm worried that he's seems to be used to people, right? And watch the bees, guys, because they're already feisty. So basically, for the next 45 minutes or so, we tried to scare him off. We clapped our hands, yelled at him, we growled at him, made noise, and put a couple shots in the air to try and scare him off. Didn't work. He did not care.
Do you have eyes on him?
No. Last time I saw him, he was facing straight ahead. He hasn't moved though.
Do you see him?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Hey!
Hey, Bert!
Roar! Okay.
Well, eh?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm not checking my pulse.
Oh, okay.
I'm literally...
Oh.
Can you see him?
Oh, what?
I'm good.
You see him?
Right over here.
Oh, wow.
20 yards from me.
He's not coming towards us, eh?
No, he's chilling right there.
Like lying down, chilling?
Yeah, he's looking right at me.
Oh my God.
Okay, you guys are all I got, so.
One pair of pants later.
Okay, just to give you an update, the neighbors just left and that bear has not left. It is somewhere. It's likely like just over this ridge here somewhere. I've had a couple of bear encounters in my day, but nothing like this. Generally with bears, especially black bears, you make some noise, you know, you clap your hands and stuff, and he's gone. This bear was obviously not deterred at all. He is a big ass bear. He's a big boy. This is the thing that's concerning. I'm so happy they came over because I was kind of thinking, well, you know, I got a bear. Yeah, I got to put up a bear fence. But this bear was not deterred. He wasn't moving at all. He was just sitting there, you know, staring down the gun and not moving, not caring at all. And I just heard a fucking sound. I don't know, I can see all the bugs, but I am just being eaten alive by mosquitoes. I can get the generator on. We're going to cook some dinner and hunker down for the night. Unsuccessful bear hunt, my dear. It was a little bit stressful dealing with all of that. Exciting, you know, it is. It's fun to see a bear. Exciting, but you know, look at all the damage that it's caused. And my concern is just, you know, has this changed everything for me up here at the off-grid property? So what's next? I've got to act fast. I need to get an electric bear fence up there as fast as I can. I just got a 12-volt battery from EcoWorthy, so I'll be using that to power a proper electric fence setup. That's going to be coming up in a future video. But this is off-grid life, right? You've got to live with nature, and sometimes nature rolls in like Ron Baramy did here and takes a dump on your plans. I'm gonna chill out now. Hey buddy, I know, that was so exciting. And we're just gonna watch a movie and just chillax.
Big Bear, chase me!